we're doing Navia's story quest. I accidentally started it and I didn't know. All they have said so far is that the Spina de Rosula is paying some people because they're nice. I'm a true gamer. Yeah, real gamers don't really pay attention to the game. Anyway, hi YouTube. Oh man. Oh man. And then?
Since Maloose loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own.
I don't like that.
But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
True, Tuba.
Let Paimon see. Wait.
Oh, she invented a new language.
A bunch of weird symbols.
Do y'all remember Pig Latin?
Like a piece of hell wrapped around
That shit was an epidemic in middle school.
Anyone,
You were not cool if you could not say a sentence in Pig Latin. That's just what Navia is writing in.
Has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Oh, okay.
Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself.
Is it?
I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to
Oh my
remember
God,
the
me.
symbols when I looked at them later.
Me when I write notes for work and it's like super vague and I come back the next day and I'm like, what was she talking about? And I never know.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher.
You never understood it? That's okay.
I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's the plan.
Duh.
Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself?
Yes.
You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
Okay.
It's a bit sudden, but
If I grew my hair out longer,
why not?
can it look like
What do you
Navia's?
think, traveler?
Please.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Like that shiny and curly and
The
cute.
Aquabus, right?
Also, I want to get a bow.
Oh, sorry.
I think I need to be in my like hair bow era.
The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Yes. Like the black one. I could be killing that right now. I have this little like hair scarf thing in mind right now. That was the closest thing I could find. But like a cute little... I would look so cute! That is what I need. Can you, like, POV, you walk into a bar and you see a girl with a hair bow. Do you fall in love with her or do you fall in love with her?
Alright,
Sounds
follow
good to me, Navia.
I'll take you there.
I also don't think I noticed she had one in her hair till now.
The engineer
Yeah.
is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are
I have found hair
self-explanatory,
bows.
while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Oh my god, so cute. Spina di Rosula was one of the main sponsors for the construction,
If you
right?
provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to
Because
Poisson?
there's a Navia line,
Spina
Paimon.
di Rosula built all the lines, yet you
Duh.
still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get
Oh, I see what she means.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So
Oh.
there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Something that big wouldn't have just been his call. True.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was
Wait,
really
what?
stubborn. Once he made up his
Me.
mind, good luck getting him to change it.
Me.
From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions. and no farther.
Yep.
That included my mother, too.
He actually, I'm so
Well, that
stubborn.
explains why you
It's
weren't
so
on the greatest
bad.
of terms with him.
So bad.
Yeah.
But
because I
also
wanted to
really
let
good.
him
I
keep
think in
getting
like
his way.
in
He's
most
just
instances it actually does me more good than anything.
not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head
It's just
out.
when I've made my mind up to do something
Alright,
silly.
then let's head out.
There's also no changing it then. Okay.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Okay. Me always.
What does your mother like as a
Like,
person?
oh my god, we don't need to shut up yet. Let's fucking go. Gotta hold your ground.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth.
Yeah.
So you
Oh.
probably don't remember her at all.
Oh my god, Paimon.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They always said that they were sure we would have gotten along.
There she goes again.
famously.
When someone came in yesterday and was like, who's
Stiff
the
like a
top
board. My
yapper?
mother was supposedly
Paimon,
super cheerful
why
and
did
funny.
you have to say that out loud?
Complementary personalities
That's an
allowed them to
inside
make up for
thought.
each other's flaws.
Don't let
My
it come to the
father would run
outside.
businesses and expand our reach, while my
Hey,
mother
I
would
heard
keep
your
the
mom's
peace and make sure that
Shut
everyone
up.
was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
That's sweet.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture
Aw.
of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder,
That's such a cute
would the
name.
Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my
Huh?
mother survived?
That'd
Silver
probably be
once
better.
said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory
Silver and
into the world.
Melius.
When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain
My
a completely
sons.
new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart.
Yeah.
Over
Well, like
the
when we
past
talk
few
about
weeks,
punting,
I've also
Paimon,
begun
I think
to
I'm
appreciate
here
how
for it
water
now.
Can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea.
Uh-huh.
I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Oh. Ouchies. Hi, Sadie.
Always.
We pat his head.
But no matter what, we
We
can't
pat
change
on
the
Luke's
past.
head.
But I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula.
Dude, she's
I've
like
got
the
to keep my
last
chin up.
one.
We've reached the
Back
shore.
in the Midwest?
Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
New? Plus on 2.0. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Do you think she's
Oh, there's
determined?
also this, Emmy. What the fuck? She's always having to cope with one thing or another.
She's really been through a lot.
We said,
Couldn't
yeah,
even
her
believe
life
she's
kind of
shouldering
sucks right
so
now,
much by
guys.
herself.
Whoa. We could be a little nicer, maybe, Traveler and Paimon. Okay, we gotta go into Poisson now. Okay, here we go.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it
Laurent?
here now?
Paimon's French, though, is pretty sick.
Hey, I can totally take care of myself.
Oh.
For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance.
Okay.
We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though.
Oh.
It's been really
Oh,
nice to have him
Malus.
around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson.
Oh, good.
Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be my son.
Alright, there's no need to be so formal.
No.
Everyone's practically old friends by now.
Sure.
Were you waiting
Yes,
for
the
me?
birthday party from the
Did we
intro
manage to make
was
progress
Bald
on the
Deluxe
statue?
was Deluxe
Yeah,
birthday.
we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started
Uh-huh.
on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're
Oh.
commissioning a statue?
It's gonna be of me.
So, basically, we've
Oh,
been meaning to
or of her
commission a
parents.
statue of my parents in commemoration
why?
of everything they've done for
It
the
should be
Spina
of the
and
Traveler.
Poisson. But since Since my father was known as callously unfaithful for the longest time,
Everyone's practically old now.
controversial to commission a statue of
Hey,
him.
y'all are fucking senile,
This
okay?
has been cleared,
Like,
and
okay,
the town
Navia,
is also being
jeez.
rebuilt.
It's been
I
3
thought This
weeks.
would be the perfect chance to actually
Traveler's in
realize
love.
this
He's
dream.
gonna be like,
The funds to build the statue were freely
I get
donated by
it.
the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis and everything they did.
okay, I have an observation. If you look at Navia's eyes, like, she looks alive. Why is there no life behind Traveler's eyes? There's nothing there. There's not a damn thought.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
He's been through too much, true.
Maybe we can have this conversation again in a
Uh,
few decades, once I've done more for the
Old
town and
model,
people.
schmold model.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save
No one
the
will
entire
answer.
country?
That's true.
I
It's
agree
true.
wholeheartedly. I also believe
We
that
haven't
some
slept in
consequences
like
are
6 years.
Hey,
We're
if you
fucking
keep
tired.
letting
We're
life go
delusional.
like
We're
this,
seeing
I
things at
might
this
just
point.
float off into the
We
sky
should be
with my parasol.
hospitalized. We are also Tavat's
Just kidding.
therapist.
There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value.
Yeah.
At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
I think it'll just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent.
Oh,
Now
Misty.
it's up to us to confirm
Hi,
the
Husker.
final design, right?
I
Mhm.
pulled a Chi-Chi.
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis.
Okay.
But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you
should.
to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Oh. Hey, you. Hey, girly, hold still. Me?
Modeling a few poses, of course.
True, the stash and the
Just
beard.
pretend to be Callus, and I'll be
Yeah.
Clementine.
Um,
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
Oh.
Flora, let's grab some reference
Clementine was.
shots.
You can't
You've
be
got
named
it, boss.
Clementine and not be
I'll look at the
extremely
camera.
slay, so. I'm sure. Allie, welcome in.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas?
We kiss. What? Literally, who said that? Shouldn't you be running this
Well,
show?
I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before.
I don't know.
But I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's
Oh my god,
probably
the
because
prom
my idea
pose?
of them is
Like
already
this?
Kind of set
Who
in
is that?
stone.
Crazy.
So
She said
I want
what?
to pick your brain for a bit
'Kay.
and see if you can come up with some new and interesting
Prom
ideas.
pose.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start
You could do like the
posing whenever.
J.C. Penney, like the funny vintage looking photo shoots. Looking into the distance. Strike a happy pose or something imposing. Happy pose.
Happy pose. You mean something like we were laughing together at a
It's
funny
just two
joke?
people like. Why would you make a statue of that?
Would all that be able to come through
He
with
said,
just a picture?
"Oh, ugly."
even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
No, that's not important, Paimon.
And that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Okay, well, that was my artistic vision.
Can you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
Flop.
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it. Let's try something else.
Looking into the distance.
By that, do you mean as if we
Yeah.
were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure. Let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really
Why
want to
are we?
climb on
What
a
are we
mountain
pointing
and
at?
snake?
Traveler, that's rude.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callis look too tall next to the lady.
Oh my god.
I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Okay.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look
A statue like
fantastic on a
this?
boat.
Wait, but we can't
No.
do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
You
But then, since we're putting it in the town,
you don't have to put it on a
hopefully the pose will
boat,
be lost.
Navia. These people
Okay.
grind my
Trying to
gears.
think of something else.
This is my mom at any family function, literally. She's like, "Oh, don't do that. Don't do that face." I'm like, "What face?"
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
So that was the
This pose. It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
Does it?
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of
That
person?
was the winner?
If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
What?
Oh,
Zach and Cody asked pose,
that
yes.
make Paimon disappear?
Why are we doing this for 10 minutes?
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias.
Oh,
You're right, though. That
Sure.
This may not accurately
choose a new
represent the image of
alias.
her in our
You murdered
hearts.
them. They fucking killed the journalist. Let me do a Paimon cosplay. I'll be that insufferable too. We'll like fully roleplay it. I will. I will be so
Don't
annoying.
worry. We've still got a lot of
I
reference
think
shots
it's
out
in
of the
me.
session,
I think I have it in
and
me.
each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Man, if I knew I was going to do a
This is
photo
just like
shoot with a
Watergate.
traveler, I would have
Is it?
prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Uh.
Oh, outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city.
Oh.
Do either
The
of you
girl.
still
Yeah, yeah.
remember that girl?
Cheerin,
The girl I went to see
Chor,
with you to. Her
Chorian,
name is
Chi.
Adele.
Oh, or Adele.
Sarah,
What?
She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
Oh, I'm thinking of the event. Whatever. She always believed that her father Jacques was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who
Was he?
I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me. And she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too.
Oh.
I said that it's fine.
Oh my god, Adele, I love your
Children are allowed to
music.
join the Spina.
True.
She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But
Oh,
how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said?
I don't know.
In the end,
It's her problem.
I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made
Oh,
and give it to
cute.
her as a gift.
What are their
But
uniforms?
I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Of course.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
Oh, is that it?
On the matter of the statue, we should still come
Okay.
up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
Yeah.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, we got cool pictures.
You're right. They'll have some value as
Yeah.
souvenirs at least.
Oh. Here's a child. I don't like this.
Navia!
Nope,
Florent,
that's actually
guess
a man.
who's back?
Wait, no, there was a child running towards us.
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't
Coulter.
Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time.
Oh.
Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I
Okay.
got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar briny smell became a primal call,
Ew.
urging me to forget
Don't
everything
say
else
that.
and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
Uh-huh.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is...
She's like, who the fuck are you?
This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of
Oh, that
Marcel's plots
sucks.
while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Framed?
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was
Yeah.
involved in some sort of
Bitch,
plot?
he was the plot.
Have you not heard anything at all
Grilled
about
fish
the
sounds so
water
good
from
right
the
now. I
primordial
agree.
sea case?
Well, I know know that
Hour and a half
fontaine
until
got
my pot
flooded,
roast
but
is
then the
ready.
water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it, and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Of course he was.
Looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case. A lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin.
Exactly,
I like to
Allie.
call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
amazing to
cool.
get that from her.
Bye, Emmy. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have good sleeps.
But we've been cool since before we even met her.
We just followed Navia's
More
lead.
than as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver?
Malu.
Aren't they always by your side?
Oh, no. Oh, God.
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't
He
quite
said,
the same
where's
as
Malus and
how it was
Silver?
before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're
This just took a
scaring me
not
on
fun
purpose
turn.
because, I don't know anything about what's happened.
What do you, wait, they don't know?
I'm sorry,
Huh?
but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either.
Melissa
Many
with the
others,
fish?
including Melissa,
Oh,
also
no.
lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa dead.
I hate this. Sam!
Gone?
I don't want to do this quest anymore. Oh.
Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again
Oh,
in town.
jeez.
I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years.
Keep it
And even
together.
served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina.
Y'all,
I
I
can
need to
understand how he feels.
dropkick Paimon. That is not something
Let's
you
sit down
say
somewhere, so I
to
can
someone
tell
who
you
just found out a
everything that
bunch
has
of people
happened
are
while you were
dead.
gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Oh, this poor guy. Girl, get a grip. Navia explains everything that has happened recently to Coulter.
All of this.
Oh.
It's unbelievable.
I feel like your heart would shatter.
I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Okay, had I not personally experienced all those events, I would have also found them very difficult to
I think
accept.
You and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's
Screw
actions.
Marcel. Which
I
one was
thought
he
Mr.
again?
Marcel would always stand by the Spina.
He was
Everything
he was the
had,
murderer, right?
Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable
Of her dad?
to have received all that, and yet still.
And then he
plot
tried to
kidnap and dissolve you for his
Yeah,
insane research.
that one.
The good news is that the
Oh, Vache, that guy. Yeah, yeah.
Gone with him too,
Yes,
the entire
oh my God.
synth manufacturing
So there's a
and
lot of
distribution
names. I'm
network.
not very good at keeping them all straight.
We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romeo.
Romu?
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florence.
Romu?
You
Paimon's
see, there
funny
was once a
sometimes, though.
major
Y'all,
internal
we
dispute regarding
gotta
funding the
throw her a
construction
bone
of the aqueduct
occasionally.
lines.
That was
Romeu
pretty
was
good.
the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson.
I don't know, probably some French
But
thing.
Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among
Got
the
it.
general populace, eventually paying us.
This guy
massive
knows what he's
dividends
talking
down
about,
the
I think.
line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Some French beer.
And with Papa's
France isn't even
stubbornness,
real,
I can
so.
definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a
Me too,
fortune to
Kosu.
build didn't
Who are you
help in
saving
the
for?
least.
Yeah. You could say
You
it
can't
was the
play this
price
quest
he
until you
paid
get
for sticking
Navia.
to his
That's
beliefs.
solid. I respect it. What pity are you at? That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callus was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank
It'd be
and
so
file all
beautiful.
the
It would
time?
be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, I mean, boss, you might not
Everyone's
know
losing this
but he
50-50 to
wasn't always like
Chi-Chi.
that.
What is that
This could be
about?
a lot better with
Chi-Chi or
different
D-Luke?
counsel.
I'm
With
scared.
him listening to our advice and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callus's side.
Interesting.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going
Romeo.
for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I
From
think
who?
the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion.
Oh.
They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
Whoa.
So they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person and a member of the Spina.
You tell him, Navia.
She should have the right to take any side she wished.
I have a feeling Paimon's gonna say some
Yeah,
crazy
but to
shit in a
them, even
second.
taking a side was
Just,
betrayal enough. They felt like their
feeling?
voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other
Oh,
side.
I see.
Of course, Ms. Clementine
Mother Cloud
then
Retainer,
passed away,
yes.
and Mr. Callus
True.
began to regard the completion
Gal
of
and
the
Kosi,
Aquabus
welcome in.
project
Thanks for the follows.
as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeo and his people cut ties with us. Perhaps
Oops.
they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll
'Kay.
continue to be a threat.
Do we need to do a murder?
Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my
Traveler's
father
not
in
against
their
that.
sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable
Fontaine's
we are,
not that big. We can
now
find him.
would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Okay. I need another coffee. I think I've decided.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing.
Coffee.
Do you have a moment right
Give me
now?
the coffee.
How about we go out for a walk?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm
Oh.
finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
Ah, in that case,
Poor
why
guy.
don't we go back to the court? I can
Ugh,
pick
I
up
hate
Adele's
Bailey's.
uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Oh, of course.
Duh.
That's fine by me.
That's a lie.
Let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
Okay. We want to see Adele cheer up. We want to see the future star of the Spina.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go. Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break.
Let's.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
Huh?
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Okay.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the Aquabus lines were built,
We didn't have to
often
slow
had
down
hike
for you at
north
all?
with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were
Actually, I'm
tired,
sick of
we'd lay
walking,
around for a while
really.
on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard.
Oh.
Now, in the blink of an eye, the Aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
God, Fontaine's so cool. I don't really think that's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's
Aw.
stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Yeah, Paimon so
here's another
does.
chance to try some of Navia's macarons. I've
True.
been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more.
Of course she wouldn't.
Wait, let me check if I have all the ingredients. Melissa
Oh.
Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
His hair's pretty good for an NPC character.
The stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The
Oh.
two most important
Oh, I can go get
ingredients-
some?
Oh, would you?
I don't know where I'm gonna go, but
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to
Mr.
you.
Peps.
As long as we have some sweet flowers and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll
do
go
have
look
that,
for some
actually.
boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Okay, thanks.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove.
I
Get to work, everyone.
want to like Coulter. I feel like I might be scared of him.
Ah, how did it go?
Oh, I have the ingredients, so don't you worry. Can I cook on this actually?
You've
Like
all
myself?
done your part. Just
Seems like a horse boy. I love that.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent. Your cooking
Whoa,
is
okay,
beautiful,
Paimon.
Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a
In the
hobby.
end, I hope
There's
he's a
no need to
loyal
praise me
boy.
for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
Oh, there's still some important things we must do. Yeah, like find my sibling. You really want to poach me from the Adventurers Guild? Honestly, should do
I
it.
see. Is
The
that why you
mustache
have to
screams
always
horse
stay on the road?
boy.
You just happened to walk in on
It
our
screams
little
he
meeting.
lives in Chicago
It's
and
actually
is
been
in
quite a
his
while
20s
since we
right
last
now.
spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything
But
we've been through
Catherine,
together,
she's a
I'm
robot.
sure
I
our
don't
hearts
trust
would
her
remain
as far as I can
intertwined
throw
even
her.
If we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Navia's right. That's certainly one way of putting it.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd
Ooh.
still remember the delicious...
Oh, okay, those look really good. She gives us primos.
Then
She
I'm
does.
very
Like,
lucky indeed
the-
to have been graced
I
with
think-
the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short
I
yet
think-
fortuitous encounter and enjoy every moment we spend together.
The Spina de Rosula would give us more primos,
Still toast with water. In
you know? She's gonna be the final boss. She might be. She just might be. Make him in the web. I don't do any of the web event stuff.
May your travels go smoothly.
Maybe I should. I feel like I would be like swimming in primos if I did. I just forget about them.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
This little shop is so cute.
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are.
Aww.
Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so
Good,
used
but
to
tired
calling
from
it a-
slinging. True.
Are you here for the uniform?
I'm glad you're doing good though.
I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey,
Like
that's not
Paimon.
the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Alright.
The boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well.
True.
Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Okay. Oh my god, yes, Akatar.
Remind Paimon
I need to give you all my updates on where I'm at.
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons.
So good.
All she says is that she really looks up to me.
Aw.
After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person.
I'll do it.
She said she used to be terrified of Papa.
Who is this?
As a result,
Who's eavesdropping?
she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you contended with similar circumstances. True.
By
True.
uncovering the truth about the case,
Oh, yeah, it's an
I was
acronym.
able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me.
For a court of
Someone who
thorns
could
and
lend a hand
roses.
to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and
Who?
thrive.
I don't like him.
She can commit
I
to
don't like him.
and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler?
Yeah, someone's eavesdropping us. Follow me. Someone's telling us.
Tailing?
Tailing?
Coming.
They're all
I'll
stalking.
go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
Yes.
Alright.
All right. Who goes there?
Cute. They headed up.
Martinat?
Stop right there.
Stop! You're under arrest. 3 men? Oh, I'm gonna kick your butts. Hey. Hey. Hey, by the way. Hey, I'm literally about to tackle you. God.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson
Okay,
first.
Navia.
Brothers, there's no need to smoke in the dark
Brothers?
anymore. Let's take them out.
They travel in packs. Brothers? Shush. Yeah.
I guess.
Sir. Shush.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
Face your guilt.
Yeah.
Allow me.
Wait. Wait. Keep meaning to do this.
One with nature.
From my boyfriend Travis.
Talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Because Karma is my boyfriend. Recognize your situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. Okay, Traveler. Say all the words.
How did it go, boss?
Oh, we're good.
Any of you hurt?
These losers? No.
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were
Yeah.
sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
Uh-huh.
We're looking to
Wait.
get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
For what?
We're discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it.
Not the guy with the monocle.
Get revenge? Wait,
You actually know that name?
Yeah.
But if you do, then
Rome
surely
who?
you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you to calm down.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to
Cry
really
me
mess up
a
your
river,
day.
Martinat.
Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
You're lying. You're not drunk. You followed us all the way here. There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that.
I'm a big fan of the
takes
monocle
us
man.
off. And we let the
Do
drink go
you
to our
know
heads.
the monocle man?
listen. Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him.
Give me 5 minutes in the
I
room.
won't press charges
Yeah.
for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand.
I love her.
Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again,
Yes, girl.
I won't be so lenient next time.
Understood.
All right, we get it.
All right, we get it.
Come on,
I don't
let's
like
go.
him. Brothers.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
Yeah.
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too.
Fair.
Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either.
And we got angry, so we followed
I
you.
was willing to
That
try.
is
I'm happy to
scary.
open the door for a
Hey,
reconciliation.
maybe don't drink then.
Opportunities
I don't
for
know.
new beginnings are all around us.
I support
I don't know.
Boss's decision as well. The
Hey, by
concept
the
of
way,
an eye for an eye
don't
is
do
a
that.
primitive practice that has no place in today's
Not the
spirit.
greatest at advice. That is my advice
They
though.
already know that they're
Don't
strapped
do that.
for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though.
Romeo.
If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a
True.
Yeah, those guys definitely.
I'd rather things not go that far.
Misty.
Though we haven't talked to each other for years.
Oh my god.
Once upon a time, we
It's
were all
so
part
funny.
of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yeah.
That's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing,
Sorry.
don't have to worry about those
15
guys
minutes until
anymore.
my pot roast is ready, guys.
It's getting late already.
Great. If you're
So
watching
let's
this on
say
YouTube, I'm
goodnight
so
to
sorry.
Sandra.
It's been
We'll
a
head
whole
back to the
day.
cell tomorrow. I'll also ask
We're
him
on
to
hour
write
almost
a
6 of
letter.
stream.
Inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any
You know.
suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonda again? Even the pillars smell like seaweed.
Oh jeez.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. We can still go out in the evening.
Huh.
Paimon, she's giving us free lodging. I mean, it is in the sewer, but you can at least be grateful. Fleuve Cendre. And you're complaining? She said, my pillow smells like seaweed.
I feel like this
And
place
don't
is
sniff
starting
it.
to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although,
Why
of
though?
course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis,
Aww.
not unlike the court. He was a
Don't
very
breathe then.
who rarely looked behind
Whoa.
or beneath
Wasn't
him.
gonna take it that
For
far.
better or worse, that always made him stand
Oh,
out
where the pipe weapon is from? That's
And
cool.
That's also why people hated him just as
I
much
know.
as they loved him.
So sick and twisted to me. It's
Why don't you go
hold me
with
down
me?
there somehow.
I'll go do some
I like
prep
the
and I'll
light.
get someone to tidy
All
up
the
your
little
room while I'm at it.
lamps.
You can use the same room
You
as
know?
last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yep, yep.
Forget when they're all
Hi,
here
Doroko. Welcome in.
after all.
Oh,
Ow.
did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre?
Oh, Paimon, sorry.
She's still being mean. Sit inside and wait for the banquet to begin. Where's that? Oh, do we sit here? Sit. Yeah. Paimon is like the definition of sick and twisted.
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Navia, did something happen?
No, not at
Oh,
all.
okay.
I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing?
Oh,
I've got some rods and
that's
lures
so
ready.
cute.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
She looks so happy. I love this story quest. I know we had to like break that one guy's heart,
Or anything.
telling him about all the bad things, but hopefully didn't wake you. You're good since the invitation is coming
Don't
from
worry.
you.
You don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired.
Oh no, I'm good.
Think of it as keeping me company. How does
Aw.
that sound? Okay, let's
She
go.
just like really is our actual friend. I love that. And we're happy and Navia is happy. Story quest can be over now.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
It's fine. Paimon, literally don't worry about it.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know,
Can I get one of
attaching
those to
rods
fish
the
for the
boat
catch?
and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
No.
Well, that's one way.
I'm glad you're doing good, Spoon.
What do you think, Traveler?
Automation is more efficient. Yeah.
That's how I feel as well.
Maybe we'll get an
To
automated
me,
fishing
I'm
rod
happy as
for,
long as I
and
catch
then I
the
don't have to
fish.
fish for the R5 catch.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how
I need to do that after we finish this. Someone please remind me to fish for 10 minutes today.
It's a struggle for Paimon
Thank
to even
you.
keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
Aw.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my
Oh.
mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Your mother?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say.
Me
My
always.
mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I
Oh.
would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me.
Hope this helps. Thanks.
Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently
Oh
and
my
listen
God.
to him rant. Malus and Silver were always there too.
Oh, the
No
king.
matter what Papa yelled,
Thanks,
nobody
that's my
else would
Christmas
say
tree.
a word.
She's
Eventually,
Christmasin'.
Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Nice.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can
Aw.
hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me.
What?
But once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities.
She's so
Because
right.
if you do falter,
Why do we look like
there'll
a
inevitably
ghost right
come a
now?
time when you'll have to face the
We look like we're gonna
consequences.
throw up.
And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistake.
Because he's dead inside. Misty. Must be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
We never
Basically,
do.
I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy
No.
rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that
I
love
love
on.
her. I really do.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
That makes sense.
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
It's a second Paimon. Now we have to deal with 2.
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with
Dang
how I
it.
installed the mechanism. It was my first time. We
That's
can't
okay.
let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
What if I just grabbed it like this?
You want Paimon
And then we
to
have it in our arms and we're giving the fish a hug. That's it. 1 Paimon's enough.
The boss ain't gonna wait all day.
He ain't gonna wait all day.
Information tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, your rod was missing a part.
Someone gonna
too,
try to
so
kill her
I
again.
guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure.
Wait, Paimon's making me on.
Never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Whoa.
All right. Go to bed. I had a great time today.
See you tomorrow, Navia.
See you tomorrow.
I hope so. I'll fix him. Uh-oh.
Ah, so
Famous
how
last
was last
words.
night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon
Was
can't
it,
get to dance with the sea.
him? I didn't think it was him being shady.
I
thought it was
didn't know you had such a
Martinet.
great sense of humor.
The guy who was eavesdropping on us. Uh-oh.
Anyway,
Paimon hopes she'll.
I hope so too.
Now I'm scared. Quest completed? Yesterday's tears, tomorrow's light. Go to Poisson? He was talking to Coulter? I would be devastated.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I pictured her as like a
Don't call her
teenager.
boss,
It's
okay?
that little kid.
Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's
Oh.
all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
I don't know.
Been a while.
Oh, us. I was like, I don't know who is here.
It has been a while indeed.
Oh my god, Fair
Thank you
Grip.
so much for your help on Jock's case. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just
That's
like
actually a
great
child,
heroes
yeah.
of legend.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too.
Oh.
What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
It's a present.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Yeah, you'll grow into it. Oh, that's actually the cutest little gift ever.
Well, it's a gift
I
for
love
future
Navia.
you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed.
And her little braids.
But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of
Aw.
dangerous situations.
My
And
cat's
since
awake
you
now.
are so young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety.
Oh, true.
So
Also, don't recruit kids into the Spina, Navia.
wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're
Oh.
old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really
She's being
grateful that you
spicy.
remembered my
She's
daughter's
basically
wish.
drafting her.
This took
Well,
a
when you put it
serious
like that,
and
it's less cute.
connection to Spina. Even
But
though
yeah.
her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and
Yeah.
security.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the least we could do.
Boss!
Boss.
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What?
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning
To
this for
explode
some time.
us.
We started investigating
shit.
as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten
His
wind
tongue.
as well. Because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Have they smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all.
What are they
They should've
planning?
gone straight to
Tonks,
Maison
listen.
Gardiennage.
Sorry.
Can you help?
I underestimated
They're
the
gonna
situation.
explode Poisson.
Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Not her mom's line. What could that mean?
To blow up the Clementine line?
That's so mean.
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention.
Wow.
If
Okay,
they
it's
win,
literally
blow
public
up the
transportation.
Aquabus line.
They're getting mad about public transportation. Can you be so real for a second?
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
We have to stop them. Tonks,
They've
that
been
is
planning this for
tape.
ages.
Let's
They're
not eat that.
definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople.
Yeah.
Get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Okay, maybe they're planning to be assholes instead. Yeah.
That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the
Yeah.
explosives do go
My
off,
dear
not
partner.
only would the people of Poisson be in danger,
I
any
love her.
aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground.
Oh, that's
Let's stop their
terrifying.
insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Okay, got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. They're mad about a bus? From like 50 years ago? These people are exhausting.
Watch out, boss!
Wait! Oh my god, stop. No. She can't take another heartbreak.
What do you think?
She's gonna snap.
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
What?
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too?
Misty? You have to answer to this.
You knew
Also, Tonks is trying to get her treat bag open. She keeps looking at me like, hello?
Told us they were doing badly so
No
that
more.
we drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions.
Tonks,
on
why do all the
some
men
issues,
keep betraying
I never
us?
cared for his more radical
Why?
ideas. And that's because out of the entire Spina
We're
deals,
gonna have a talk.
I
Yeah,
only hate
good.
you. Only you, Navia.
You better stick close to me.
I'm not liking how this is shaping
Romeo
up.
promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience.
I don't care what Romeo has to do.
But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Whoa! Whoa!
Only
She's literally
someone
just a
clueless
girl!
about the past as you would ask
What?
such a foolish question.
Cause she
You
wasn't
never
a
saw
part
the
of it, you
heyday of
weirdo.
Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all
Wow.
because of you, Navia.
She was a baby. What did you want her to do about it,
Palace
Coulter?
died because of you. Maloof
She
and
didn't.
Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Wow.
Now you're catching on.
Wow.
I heard Maloof was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened. And
This is horrible.
resolving
Oh,
to
also my cat's name is
apologize to
Tonks.
Maloof as soon as I got
You can
out.
call her Bonks.
Back then, because of that
She's still trying to get the
awful
treat
loss,
bag
we
open.
fall out. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But
That's
then
what she
he
looks like right
died,
now.
And it was because of you again,
Get a
Navia.
fucking crib.
It's always because of you.
Wow.
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin?
No,
You've
they're rebuilding.
single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss. He's just spouting nonsense.
Have you ever considered
Yeah.
that? Maybe
Something
the
like
people
that.
around you don't
Fuck
actually
yeah.
care about you at all?
Thanks for the sub
Have you
gift.
ever considered that maybe you only get respect
Iconic.
because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences.
Huh.
And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves
Horse boy? It's popping a blood vessel.
for your mistakes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Looking back
I
on
guess I
that
couldn't
moment,
fix him.
I can hardly believe
No, I think he's a little bit past
and
fixing.
kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me?
He called her a Nepo baby, but also, like, he's not mad at her. He thinks he is.
Shut your
She's
mouth.
just like the...
I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom loves her too.
Oh my god, not the child being... Shut up!
Explain it. I like
I love Genshin Impact.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed
Got him,
to cover
Adele.
over every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to.
He's projecting big
Boss,
time, yeah.
There's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're
Anger
in
is
the
so
rules
misplaced.
by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where
Me and
I
Tonks
am.
are holding hands
And
right
even
now.
I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
That is a monologue, girl. Get him. Just how much I love that. Yeah.
Hey there.
Person living in the past is his subtitle.
What's your problem?
Yeah. And a Navia trial
Coming at ya.
because it's iconic.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Watch out. Hiya.
Yes. I'm so excited to build her. Oh my god. Oh, they sleeping.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople.
She ate.
If you find any of Colton's
They're going.
corpses, subdue them quickly.
Oh
And don't
shit,
give
I
them a chance
lost.
to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't
She's really
allow
fun.
my
She's like
partner to
easy
face
too.
danger on the
He's
Clementine
rested.
line
Yeah.
alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it.
Oh, do not.
Are you okay, Navia?
I don't.
I don't know, but I have to go.
Kennedy.
Let's hurry up there. We have to.
Sorry, Tongs is trying to eat the tape on my desk still. She's still right here. This is. Look at her little head. She's like, that's what I want. That's what I need. There's a time limit. Oh shit, that's right. Smash your way through. Sorry, that's not funny.
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
No. Sorry. Okay. There's a fucking time limit. Duh. For smashing. Okay.
Hold the line.
Literally.
Certainly brought a lot of muscle.
Keep going.
They're really slowing us
No.
down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Are we? Oh, I think so. Ah! Ah! Sorry! No! Stop! Fuck off.
Breathtaking.
Oh, God. They were sneaking up on me.
Now disappear. Time to go.
Come here, Kazuha.
With nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Okay.
To the wind.
Challenge completed. Because I'm good at this.
This must be the explosives, right?
I think
And
so.
This is the control mechanism.
Whoa.
How can we disable
Now it's like the bomb with the timer and you have to...
Scared to touch
Oh,
any
God.
of this stuff.
No, I got this. I'm the traveler. What's this?
There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for?
Could it be some kind of keyhole?
It certainly sounds possible.
He's sleeping
Maybe
over
one
there
of the
too.
people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. Look for the key. It's probably in his pocket.
Let me turn this guy over. He's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast.
Yeah, wouldn't blame him. Hi, Sorkon. Search. He had a radish in his pocket. He had the key. Okay. Okay. Come on. There we go. Kick him. Yeah.
That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
We should still check out the perimeter just in case. There's probably more than one
Right. They could have set
explosive
elsewhere,
set.
too. Let's go.
Duh. You clipped the time limit, by the way? Okay, good. Oh my god! Oh, shit.
They're gonna bury Poisson.
How do we think we're gonna stop the rocks? Traveler, oh, we're a badass. How did we do that?
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't
She
go
said,
wrong.
step aside.
I'm doing this the Spina way.
Stop it. She's literally the coolest person ever. With her umbrella? Oh, God.
Fire!
Geo was made for her. She ate. She said, yeah, I fucking did that. Yeah, I did that. The look back. I'd be like, oh my God. My queen. Mother is mothering.
They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
Yeah.
I have nothing more to say to them.
Oh.
Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was
Exactly.
justified,
She wasn't made for Geo.
anyone
Geo was made
willing
for
to
her.
endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to
Zhongli,
talk
all
to.
that time ago, was like,
Please
this rock.
prosecute them in
This is for her.
accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
For real, Kaneko. Like, oh my
We're
God,
very
me?
appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse.
How would Traveler not have a crush on
Alright,
her?
This operation is a wrap. Take him away.
Riddle me that one.
We saved everyone! And you are so cool!
True.
Yeah,
My Geo Archon.
we were just in time.
Feeling a bit fatigued?
It's probably because I expended.
Also,
too
did you
much
say
mental
we
energy at once.
Traveler changed to Geo Traveler mid-air?
Don't worry.
I did not catch that.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you.
There's no way we aren't in love.
To seeing you like this.
We're probably like slightly trauma bonded, and that's what it really is, but we can call it that.
We managed
Call it
to catch all
whatever.
the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well.
She said,
Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too.
oh, true.
We won't have to worry about them from now
Oh,
on.
that's good. I like this guy.
Got it. That's good at least.
He kind of looks like someone I know, but I just can't place my finger on it.
Coulter, I can understand how you feel.
I can't.
The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity
Brooklyn
to start
barista.
anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson.
Oh, good.
What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know
Yeah.
what you're trying to say. Mr. Callis would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are
My hot, awful husband.
Henceforth,
Misty,
you are
reel
no
that man
longer
in.
a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
A baddie.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
He's like,
She is
Awooga.
also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
I know. She low-key
Thank
really
you
is,
for
though.
protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know.
I don't know.
I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon.
That's not
If
nice.
I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again.
Oh, yeah.
Still standing there, tall and proud. It makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
It's okay. Everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Poisson.
Thank
We
you
can
so
hold
much.
hands on the way there.
Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
Yeah, I can do that.
Traveler, I
Oh,
want to
Tongs
ask
is
you
food.
something.
Oh.
Please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
Oh my god, that was so cute. We spoke.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better
That
after
was
taking
so
a break?
cute.
I feel quite a bit better, but I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry.
I
Peter,
love
I
this story
said some weird
quest.
things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
A little weird, that's true.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it.
She needs a break. She needs to catch a break. Maybe like a little vacation.
Regretted the choices.
Not sure to where, but not here for like a month, maybe 2. Take like 8 weeks off. I'm begging you, Navia.
Well, since it's ended up like this.
No, like I feel like she's not processed a single thing. Which is fair, like she's been busy and as like the head of this giant organization, she can't just really peace out. But I think she needs to peace out for a second.
You can understand that
I don't know.
deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
No.
Don't worry. This surprise
Go on a holiday to Mondstadt. Yeah, get the chillest place. Please. Chillest and safest. Go to Navia with the surprise. I don't know if we want to give her any more surprises, Traveler. Hello?
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
What is this?
This was
Is it the
supposed to be a gift to you
statue?
from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before. So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Okay.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Oh my god, if it's her with her parents, I'm gonna lose it.
This is Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of
And
the
like they
Spina.
never got an actual family portrait like that.
This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time
Oh.
ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
Oh.
How could
They
we only
do.
have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in.
That's so sweet.
And rebuilding a Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, I know it's
This little kid is so cute.
With Navia around,
Oh,
we're
man.
not worried about this place's future.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
Oh.
That's what we believe as well.
I will also always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support.
I don't even think Traveler has like bonded with anyone like this in the past, though.
I never
Like,
thought
real
I'd
talk.
have the chance to stand next to my
Ugh.
mother.
My little heart
Not
can't take
even
this
in my
anymore.
wildest dreams.
I'm just a girl. Just a little girl. That was so good. Are you kidding me? That was so good, though. Thanks all for hanging out while I play through that with everybody.